Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Preston Endress. On Tuesday, Luzerne County Community College held their annual Veterans Day ceremony at the Patrick J. Solano Veterans Center. Laura Kapalka, LCC Veterans Club Advisor, gave the opening speech welcoming and thanking everyone for coming to the ceremony, and then thanked the men and women who served and protected our country. The United States Navy Sea Cadets Corps from Avoca presented the colors. The Pledge of Allegiance was led by Pennsylvania National Guard member Juan de la Cruz, and the national anthem was sang by LCCC class of 2022 Olivia Sherrick. When LCCC President Udachak stepped up to the mic, he also thanked the brave men and women who served the country, specifically mentioning retired Master Gunnery Sergeant Frank Cardin. Cardin was a 1978 graduate of LCCC who attended the school on the GI Bill. Although finishing his classes, Cardin never received his diploma until Udachak handed it to him at the ceremony. The ceremony closed out by the retiring of the colors and remarks by Reverend Brian Van Fossen, chaplain and member of the Nanticoke Fire Department. The Bloomsburg Police Department is attempting to identify 3 individuals who were involved in an incident that occurred on October 18th. Anyone who is able to assist with identifying these individuals is asked to contact Sergeant Dombrowski at 570-784-6300 or submit a tip through their website. The Hazleton City Police Department is requesting assistance to the public in identifying the male shown on screen. He is wanted for theft, and the department is asking anyone with information regarding his identity to contact Patrolman Dubin at bdubin@hazletonpd.org. 2 bodies were stolen from a mausoleum, and police are asking for the public's help. Earlier this month, police reported a burglary that occurred sometime between November 1st and November 6th at Good Shepherd Memorial Mausoleum on Westminster Road, where 2 people were removed from their crypts. No further information has been released, but anyone with information is urged to contact police at 570-829-3432 or dial 911. All information received will be kept confidential. Coming up on WYLN News, we will talk about a weekend full of Veterans Day events. But first, we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the WYLN Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Brought to you by Lehigh Valley Health Network, part of Jefferson Health. If you were saved by the bell and made epic mixtapes, it's time for a mammogram. Screenings help find breast cancer early when it's more treatable. Schedule today at lvhn.org/mammo.
Hi, my name is Victoria and I'm 7 years old. Tomorrow, the weather will be snowy.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
When emergency strikes, trust your care to the all-new ER at Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton. With a facility that's now twice the size. Experienced nurses who see you right away. A quick assessment process makes sure you get the care you need. Advanced technology on site. Safe, private treatment rooms, and a peace of mind that only this level of care can bring. When it matters most, trust your partner in emergency care. Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton.
It's the 47th annual American Cancer Society Greater Hazleton Unit Telethon, fighting every cancer for every life. Join us Saturday, November 15th from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. at the Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts in Hazleton, or watch us live on WYLN TV 35. Tune in for all the entertainment, and please make a pledge Saturday, November 15th for the 47th Annual American Cancer Society Telethon.
You will love the feel-good feeling you get when you shop at Grand Central in Nescopeck and Hazleton. You will enjoy a no-pressure professional sales staff, experienced delivery crew, service after the sale,
and don't forget, everyday low prices.
No matter what you're shopping for in your home, we have you covered with top brand names like Flex Steel, Lazy Boy England, and Dillon Custom Rugs.
With our enormous selection and the flexibility to finance interest-free for up to 60 months, Grand Central makes it easy to make your house a home.
Attention WYLN viewers, WYLN TV can now be seen on the Hazleton Service Electric Cablevision HD tier, channel 507, and over the air at 35.1. WYLN, we're your local network. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
Welcome back to WYLN News. Happy Veterans Day to all brave soldiers who served the country well. Every November 11th, military veterans are honored and commemorated, and what better place to do a celebration than at the American Legion? This past weekend, the American Legion at Freeland proudly hosted their annual Veterans Day luncheon. Visiting veterans got to sit down, socialize, eat food, and listen to music. We spoke with financial advisor Mandy Hendricks, who happily gave us the event's overview.
Today we are hosting a veterans luncheon for all the veterans in the Freeland area. They signed up, and it's just a way for us to give back to them for their service and show them some appreciation.
Hendricks also got to talk about the live music performances that were provided for a smooth luncheon.
Yes, we have Dot and Joe Sweet. They're playing music for the veterans, and it really lightens up the mood and gets everybody, celebrating and talking. It's just a great luncheon.
With this being the 4th or 5th year the luncheon has been presented, Hendricks was glad to mention how every year it kept getting bigger for the community.
It's gotten bigger every year. We're getting more veterans signing up. We're getting more input from the community, and it's really just a great day to give back.
The event was held on Friday, November 14th at the American Legion on 523 Center Street, Freeland.
We just want them to know that we appreciate their sacrifices and everything they've done for our country, and everyone's welcome to sign up for this luncheon, so we hope you can join us next year.
Another event from this past weekend, the Heritage Hill Senior Community Center was proud to host their own Veterans Day celebration. Every honored guest in attendance got to enjoy good food and have an all-around good time. It is considered glorious for veterans of different ages to all make an appearance, all for the sake of keeping up the spirit of Veterans Day. Trumpet solos were performed, and they had a variety of honorable patriotic songs. Every veteran featured was given an honorary certification, whether it was a Heritage Hill resident or visitor. Each veteran stood up, received their well-deserved certificate, took pictures, and shook hands. We spoke with Heritage Hill Marketing Director Rachel Tim about the event's success.
I have to say our event gets bigger and bigger every year. We have every seat full in our dining room today. So we are serving lunch to about 75 people, so veteran spouses and guests in our dining room today. And then we have about 20 veterans picking up meals later this afternoon.
One veteran had the privilege of being up at the podium and giving some interesting stories. Making this event annual keeps the day strong, and Tim got to express the best part the day has to offer.
It's very meaningful to me personally to thank the veterans for their service, and I'm so glad that I work for a business like Heritage Hill that appreciates the veterans so much that we're able to do an event like this to thank them every year. And we have been doing it for over 10 years, and it gets bigger and better every year.
Yet another event in this weekend of early free time celebration of Veterans Day. This event proves that despite a little rain, honor will prevail. On Sunday, November 9th, more than 100 people partook in the 80th Annual Wyoming Valley Veterans Day Parade in Kingston and Wilkes-Barre. Normally, the occurrence of rain would be enough to cancel or postpone an event, but the area's residents pulled through and continued the celebration of our nation's veteran heroes. According to former Navy Commander Susan Allen, this annual event has never been canceled and was held every year since 1945. The parade commenced at 2 o'clock p.m., proceeding from Wyoming Avenue and Marcus Street in Kingston right down to Wilkes-Barre. Coming up on Nanticoke's News Choice, we check in with Trooper Anthony Petrosky on this week's Trooper Talk Tuesday. Plus, Wyln historian Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with Shamokin Part 2. And stay right here on Wyln. We'll be right back.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
For a better customer experience, visit Fairway Subaru in Hazleton. Fairway Subaru has been providing generations of customers with Subarus. With exceptional customer service they've come to expect. Check out our selection in person or at fairwaysubaru.com. Fairway Subaru, the right car, the right price, the right dealer.
When you bundle home and auto, life can be easier. You choose coverage that makes sense for you, at a price that's right for you, and a local State Farm agent who's there for you.
Call State Farm agent Pete Kasalika in the greater Hazleton area today.
Something is out there. What it is, no one knows. However, since its first sighting, there have been numerous reports of strange lights in the night sky. Some say they are extraterrestrials, flying saucers. But to all of those seemingly unrelated uncertainties, there is one common thread.
Solo Spaceman. Watch Solo Spaceman on WYLN Thursdays at 1:30, Saturdays at 7, and Sundays at 4:30.
Are you sitting at home living in pain? Maybe it's in your hands, maybe your back or your hips. The good news is you don't need to live in pain. Why? Because there is Omega XL, a one-of-a-kind, natural, powerful joint relief supplement created from the green lip mussels of New Zealand. Drug-free, non-habit forming. It's small, easy to swallow, and it's backed by more than 40 years of clinical research. As I was getting older, my joints started to feel that wear and tear. But then I tried Omega XL and it changed my life. If you're experiencing daily aches and pains due to aging and overuse, try Omega XL and see the difference it can make in your life.
Buy one, get two free. 2 bottles of Omega XL plus Vitamin XL D3, a value of more than $85. Call today and you pay only $39.95. Plus, you have nothing to lose because it's backed by our 60-day money-back guarantee. Call now.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another segment of Trooper Talk Tuesday. I'm Trooper Anthony Petrosky, Trooper and Public Information Officer. Today I'm talking to you a little bit about vehicle safety, mainly on the interstates. So, when you're driving on the interstate,
the number one thing you need to do is keep your eyes on the road. I know that sounds very obvious, but as a state trooper, I have to reiterate that all the time. Maintain eyes on the road. The reason why is there's so many distractions. The main distraction is our cell phones. Now we know, as of April of this year, it is illegal to have your phone in your hand while you're driving a car or even stopped at a stoplight or red light. Now, it's like that for a reason. We want you to maintain your focus on the road at all times. If you need to utilize your phone, you need to pull over, put the vehicle in park, and then use your phone. Now, brings me to my next point. Vehicles parked on the side of the road, mainly the interstates. It's not illegal if you're pulling over because you have to change a tire or you have to use your phone or maybe check your directions. But we don't want you parking there for a long time because cars can veer off the road and there could be a crash. So if you do need to pull off the side of the road while you're on the interstate, please put your four-ways on, pull off the road in its entirety. Make sure that you are way over to the right of the fog line, nowhere near the road. Keep your four-ways on until you're back on the road and use your blinker when you're merging back into the lane. Now drivers, we have to understand that there are going to be vehicles possibly parked on the side of the interstate while we're driving. Again, maintain eyes on the road at all time and realize these vehicles are here in case you need to pull off to the road. Again, keeping our eyes on the road at all times will maintain safety not only for you as the driver, but for everybody else who are on the road. Let's keep these facts in check and let's remember the next time we're traveling to ensure safety for everybody on the roads. Thanks for tuning in for another Trooper Talk Tuesday. I'll catch you back here on WYLN.
It's the 47th Annual American Cancer Society Greater Hazleton Unit Telethon, fighting every cancer for every life. Join us Saturday, November 15th from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. at the Pennsylvania Theater of Performing Arts in Hazleton, or watch us live on WYLN TV 35. Tune in for all the entertainment, and please make a pledge Saturday, November 15th for the 47th Annual American Cancer Society Telethon.
It's cold out there. Call S.J. Kowalski for the best products and solutions to help lower your energy costs and keep your family safe and comfortable this winter. Our professional team has unparalleled experience with all the latest innovative types of heating systems. We're a Lennox Premier dealer, installing high-quality equipment, providing the ultimate experience in comfort and climate control while being energy efficient. S.J. Kowalski, heating and cooling the way the earth intended.
This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic, Grace Ann is back with us again to talk about the 12-step program. We've all heard about it, but most people are discharged after 4 or 5 steps. Let's talk about the full 12-step program to change and break addiction to give you freedom in your life.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
Hello, I'm WYLN historian Chris Fulmer. Pennsylvania's communities are filled with interesting history. Come with me as we discover the people, events, industries, and other historic facets of local towns.
Hi, my name is Victoria and I'm 7 years old. Tomorrow, the weather will be snowy.
Shamokin welcomed a celebrity to town late 1882. Thomas Edison had come to Shamokin to establish one of his first electricity-producing stations. He would move to Sunbury before the process was completed and make history in Northumberland County seat on July 4, 1883, with the turning on of the first three-wire electric light at the City Hotel. Edison then returned to Shamokin to finish what he'd started. Shamokin's first station for the Edison Illuminating Company of Shamokin went online on Independence Street on September 22, 1883. The directly adjoining St. Edward's Roman Catholic Church was claimed to have been the first church in the world to be lit by electricity after Edison personally wired it, although Edison Company records indicate two other churches in London and New Jersey had preceded in this regard. Among private residences, the mansion of Kitty McConnell, who had invested in Edison's company, has the honor of being the first private home wired for electricity, with Edison leading a crowd of tourists to the house on September 22nd to turn the power on. McConnell, though, worried that the electricity could start a fire, had only consented to have her kitchen wired. In the late 1800s, industry outside of coal thrived in Shamokin. The Shamokin, West End, and Rock Street planing mills all operated at various times. The Shamokin Powder Company opened in 1887, and the I.W. Forey and Son Hosiery Factory in 1891. And then there was the Eagle Silk Mill. Named for its owners, John H. and Charles K. Eagle, it opened in 1896 and was the largest indoor textile mill in the entire United States, with 379,000 square feet of workspace. The mill operated until 1936, when it became a victim of the Great Depression. It was a German immigrant from Shamokin that would make a major impact on culinary tradition in America. John Kleinbach came to Shamokin in 1891 and came to live at the Mansion House on Lincoln Street. It was there they developed a waffle iron that could hold 12 waffles at a time, in conjunction with Mansion House owner Elmer Barr. Kleinbach took his waffles by wagon to Danville, where he would sell them for a cent each. He would later take his invention to the Chicago World's Fair the following year, where he would earn great acclaim. One of the first Catholic schools in the Diocese of Harrisburg would take root in Shamokin in 1892 when St. Edward High School opened to students. After several decades under this name, it would become Shamokin Central Catholic High School in 1955 and expanded its reach to 9 adjoining parishes outside Shamokin. The school moved to its current location on Clinton Avenue in 1959, and at that time adopted its more familiar name of Our Lady of Lourdes High School. This would be slightly reworked to Our Lady of Lourdes Regional School in 2007, when Lourdes expanded from simply a high school to a full school district upon the absorption of Shamokin's Our Lady Queen of Peace Elementary School and Mount Carmel's Holy Spirit Elementary School. Basketball has long been a power sport at Lourdes. The 1990 boys basketball team, coached by Lee Korbick, would win the state Class A title 55-54 over Kennedy Christian. The Red Raiders girls basketball team has also had long-term success under longtime coach Mike Clembara, winning the 1994 state title over Bishop Guilfoyle and reaching the state Class A title game in 1993, 2016, 2019, and 2023. Like many coal region towns, Shamokin also had many breweries throughout its history. The most prominent one began as the Eagle Brewing Company, founded by Thomas Richards and John Dowdy. It operated as such from 1854 to 1878. It would be succeeded by the M. Markle Company in 1878 and the Philip H. Furman Brewery in 1893. Furman would then team up with partner Max P. Schmidt to form the brewery under its best-known title, the Furman & Schmidt Brewing Company. Opening in 1906 at the corner of Commerce and Washington Streets, it produced F&S Beer, F&S Ale, and F&S Porter, among its other brands. Its slogan was, "Cultivate the habit, drink F&S beer." The brewery would be closed in 1920 because of Prohibition, but would reopen upon the alcohol ban's repeal in 1933. During its peak in the 1950s, Furman & Schmidt would be producing over 110 barrels of beer annually. By 1965, it would be the 24th largest brewery in the entire country. The Furman & Schmidt Brewery was bought out by the Henry Ortley Brewing Company in 1966 and closed in 1975. Another landmark Shamokin business of the times earned its start from a book. The author in question was William Conway, who published the dime novel Murder at Hickory Ridge in 1905. Along with his brothers Alphonsus and John, he printed copies of his book out of his garage. The Conway brothers decided to make further use of their printing press after the book's publication. With its proceeds, they founded the Black Diamond Publishing Company, which published Black Diamond magazine, relaying to the public the news of the anthracite region. The brothers then had the idea of using their press to print tickets for the nascent movie theaters popping up across the area. With partner Nicholas Ludes, they brought up a large quantity of colored paper and used it to print tickets for the Hazleton Baseball Club. This sale marked the beginning of the National Ticket Company, which was founded officially in 1907 and for a time was the largest ticket company in America. Descendants of the Conway brothers and Lude still run the company, which is still headquartered in Shamokin to this day.
Hi, my name is Victoria and I'm 7 years old. Tomorrow, the weather will be snowy.
You're watching WYLN TV 35.